right, getting ready for a tissue pour. Ashley is getting some liquid watercolor in some small containers. The tissues have been separated. So there's a single ply tissue, and it's just laid on top of the watercolor paper. We put it on a wood panel drawing board with some newsprint folded in half, so that if the watercolor pools over the edge of the surface, it won't make a huge mess, and now it could be transported to another part of the room to dry. All right, so are you ready?
Not quite. Irie's getting me some water.
So we're using some Blick liquid watercolor. There's some silver, some blue, and some violet. These are concentrate, so we're going to mix it with a little water. And then Ashley is going to start pouring the watercolor, and what will happen is we'll let it dry, and then we'll peel the tissues away from the paper and see what kind of awesome textures there are to work with. And the more water you mix with the concentrate, the more translucent it'll be, and the less water, obviously, the more opaque and bright and intense the colors will be. Now, that's all good. Part of the process. It's part of the process. And now, as you see, Ashley did her drawing underneath, like on top of the watercolor paper. So it'll be fun to see where the pattern overlaps the drawing. Do you have your tissues set up in any particular way? Did I move them around too much? Okay. Maybe a little overlapping. All right. Bring it all the way down.
Is silver actually watercolor?
Yeah.
Here we go. I don't remember what shoes are under here, so it's a little bit of a guess.
Just let it become what it's gonna be, right?
Quick question.
Yeah.
Can you use like any scissors for this?
Yeah.
Did you already get Tia?
Yes, I need to get Tia's.
That's like a white.
Whoa.
And then you can keep the extra that you don't use today, because we're going to do it in period 6. Yeah.
My friend was supposed to come today. She didn't. She's sick. So when she comes,
You could even drip some from the concentrate just right on and see what happens.
This is supposed to be a group chat, like 30 people. Wait, we shouldn't do the group chat thing.
And then
you can't add water.
pour a little water. It's really viscous, isn't it?
We're going to do this next time. Just the group chat that we
You just take this.
Mm-hmm. No, we'll make like a big group chat with people.
Yeah, there you go.
Add people to the group chat, like it doesn't let me, so that's cool. Are we good with that? Sorry.
Now, when you do this technique, you want to remember not to touch the tissue until everything's completely dry. And just get a sponge, that'll be fine. Somebody want to go get a sponge?
Thank you.
All right. So when this dries, it'll do something like this. I'll let you keep working, I'm just gonna... It's just a video. It's a 5-minute little video.
I'll probably showcase it, or she'll probably show it to some of her classes or something. She'll do something with it.
So you can see those We've got the silver and the gold that have a pretty cool effect. And here's some more. So we'll see what Ashley's looks like in a couple hours, or maybe in the morning.